VO Ride rethinks its bike share system for riders. Find out about the new accommodations.
The University of Arkansas welcomes a new program to provide legal aid and support to survivors of sexual violence. One survivor shares her experience with us.
I'm a student at the University of Arkansas and I was sexually assaulted when I was a freshman.
Students express concern for safety on campus. We'll shine a light on the situation. Welcome back to UATV. I'm Drew Smith.
And I'm Lydia Fielder. Thank you for joining us.
According to the Arkansas Department of Health, 2 people have died from the flu in Arkansas. The first death happened early this October.
Now, the department released that more than 250 positive cases lie in the state of Arkansas. 227 people died from the flu last season.
Doctors encourage everybody, especially children, to get their flu vaccine as soon as possible.
Protect yourself from the flu now. The Pat Walker Health Clinic offers flu vaccination walk-ins from 3 to 5 on weekdays.
The shot costs students $20 and staff $50. You can also schedule an appointment by logging on to the patient portal. A new program on campus offers legal aid and support to survivors of sexual and relationship violence.
That's right. Sexual Assault Resources and Help, also known as SARA, offers help every Tuesday in the Wellness Center off Garland. One student anonymously shares her experience with the program.
My advice is just to be educated, because I definitely waited too long to take action online, and for something that impacted me so much, I definitely wish that I had taken action sooner, just because of how it affected me mentally the following year after that.
The program aims to provide personal care, reestablish the survivor's control, and connect victims to legal aid.
You can find the SARA program in the Wellness Center, Tuesdays from 1 to 3 in the afternoon.
The average walk to class for a student living on campus is a little over half a mile and around 15 minutes.
And with the time change, students spend more of this time walking home in the dark.
UATV's Juliana Clipson joins us live with more on why students raise concerns traveling campus at night.
Walking home at night can be nerve-wracking enough, but when there's not adequate streetlights lighting your way, it can be even worse. Now, most students have to cross this crosswalk behind me to get to their dorms at night. And as you can see, there are a few streetlights out here, but if you're wearing dark clothes like I am, it might not be enough to make you visible to oncoming traffic. And this isn't the only poorly lit spot on campus. Many other sidewalks, crosswalks, and parking lots have little to no lighting in place. The university offers numerous courses that let out later than 6 o'clock, and with daylight savings time, it's going to be dark by then. One U of A freshman says his late work hours make coming home alone at night a little nerve-wracking.
I feel unsafe walking around on campus with bad lighting, and some of the street lights that are on campus are dimly lit, and it just doesn't feel safe in general, and it's really dark outside.
Here's some tips to follow when walking at night. Know what the university has to offer. There are emergency call stations located all over campus, and Safe Ride is always an option if you feel uncomfortable. Stay off your cell phone and stay aware of your surroundings. Being alert can keep you safe. Walk in groups if you can. Traveling in packs can make you feel more secure and give you someone to watch your back. Know your plan and share it with someone. Take routes you know are well lit and often traveled. Now, multiple student groups on campus are going to pair with UATV to do a walkthrough on campus called Lighting the Way. They're going to assess the street lights and see what areas need improvement. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Juliana Clipson.
Thanks, Juliana. If interested in volunteering for the Lighting the Way event, contact the Associated Student Government. Now, one company received an overwhelming response since becoming available last month. VO Ride logged over 6,000 different riders, nearly 17,000 rides, and more than 6,000 miles. This high demand prompted the introduction of VO Ride hubs around town. The hubs will be a reliable place for riders to consistently find a bike near popular areas.
Halloween, step aside. Animal Science Day also falls on Wednesday this year. Trick-or-treating, a haunted house, and games will be held at the Pauline Whitaker Animal Science Center starting at 5:30 in the evening to celebrate. A costume contest for humans and their dogs will take place. Dogs must be updated on their vaccinations to attend.
The general election takes place in a week. The majority of churches throughout the Northwest Arkansas area offer voting. The Awakening Church, Central United Methodist, and Genesis Church all sit less than 3 miles of campus. Early voting proceeds until the 6th, and polls open at 8 in the morning.
Next week marks your last chance to vote in the midterm elections. Issue on the ballot include requiring a photo ID to vote, the question of casinos being established in 4 Arkansas counties, and finally, the issue of raising the state minimum wage. Keep in mind, today marks the last day to receive an absentee ballot.
President Trump plans to use an executive order on an immigration issue. This order would take away the rights of citizenship of children born to undocumented immigrants. Parents. This order would cause major constitutional changes. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution says all persons born in the U.S. are citizens of the U.S. Trump's quote came from an interview discussing immigration policies.
A person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the United States for 85 years with all of those benefits. It's ridiculous.
We reached out to a first-generation immigrant student for an interview on the topic, but he chose not to go on camera for a statement due to the controversy.
The Arkansas Student newspaper will publish a new issue next week. The issue will be published the morning after election results. Reporters write 2 versions of the stories to be ready for any outcome. The elected candidate's campaign and plans will be published. Grant Lancaster, the campus news editor, says the reporters do a great job covering elections.
I think involvement in this midterm with voter registration has been way up, so I think more people are interested in it. Even if they maybe even didn't vote, they might still be interested in what happened and how other students feel about it.
Lancaster says he thinks the article will be popular for the current interest in elections.
Calling all talented hogs, sign up if you want to show off. The University of Arkansas hosts a talent show and a battle of the bands. Any student can apply with a talent they want to show off. You can apply on HogSync under the Office of Student Activities tab. The application's deadline is this Friday by 5.
The history of the Arkansas mascot may not be what you expect. We'll tell you about our unlikely original mascot.
And Fayetteville will welcome an award-winning novelist to town, where you can attend a reading.
The University of Arkansas's first day of classes. The school held a contest to select their school colors. The color, cardinal, a shade of deep red, won. And that same year, the first Arkansas football team formed. Fans called them the Arkansas Cardinals. UATV's Lauren Krakow is live at the Razorback Stadium to tell us about how a display that shows how the Razorbacks came to be.
In 1909, the Arkansas Cardinals had a 7-0 season, and the head football coach at the time said his team played like a group of wild Razorback hogs. The name stuck, and in 1920, the Cardinals turned into the Razorbacks. The University of Arkansas created a display that explores the history of the fans' beloved Razorback mascot. The display features a variety of materials, including yearbooks, postcards, and photographs. One of the biggest highlights of the display is a yearbook from 1916. This yearbook is special because it was the first to be named the Razorback.
But there's only one Razorback, and so it's really important to us to have that singular, unique identity that we, all of our fans are just so strongly tied to.
The university library staff created this display. They said in working on this exhibit, they made conscious efforts for finding photographs and materials from each decade. This exhibit is free and open to the public, and it is located on the 2nd floor of the Mullins Library. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Lauren Krakow.
Members of the campus community can stop by to view the display till the end of the semester.
An internationally acclaimed writer makes his way to Fayetteville. Marlon James plans to showcase some of his writing this Friday night at 7 o'clock in the Fayetteville Public Library as part of the Fayetteville True Lit Literary Festival. James received the prestigious Man Booker Prize for his 2014 novel entitled A Brief History of 7 Killings.
The Open Mouth Poetry Festival makes its 2nd appearance in Fayetteville tomorrow through November 3rd. Award-winning poets, including U of A alumni, will read their work. Readings will be at the Fayetteville Public Library, the Walton Arts Center, the Phoenix Gallery, and the Nines. Everyone can attend the series of free events. Go to openmouthreadings.com for more information.
Fall graces Fayetteville with color and cool air. See why students love this time of year.
And check it out while you can, because it won't last. We'll tell you why with the weather.
One U of A department recently celebrated a birthday. The University of Arkansas Food Science Department threw a party last week to honor 50 years at the college. The department celebrated at the Don Tyson Center for Agricultural Sciences just north of the main campus. Some of the chefs at the event graduated from the University of Arkansas.
The U of A United Way campaign hits the halfway mark for their campaign goal. The United Way campaign reached half of the $100,000 and the $25,000 goal today. All of the donations will go to the United Way of Northwest Arkansas, an organization that helps children and their families overcome poverty. The campaign officially ends tomorrow. Join university programs and Pride for an annual showing of a cult classic. The film Rocky Horror Picture Show will be shown on Halloween in 2 different locations, the Union Theater and the Walton Arts Center. Rocky Horror Picture Show first hit theaters in 1975. The show will be accompanied with live actors from Pride acting out the scenes.
The fall season brings color to the U of A campus. With cooler temperatures, students can get outside and experience Fayetteville. Students can be seen hiking, drinking coffee, and taking study breaks.
Being able to come outside and hang out with my friends and not be stuck in the stuffy dorm and see the trees and everything change is one of the great things about being on the York campus.
Students can expect the fall weather to stay. Time to bring out your winter wardrobe.
Get out there and enjoy the scenery because tomorrow looks like rain. Tomorrow morning the temperature will be 54 with expected showers.
The weather will warm up a little through the day and the chance of rain will increase to 83% by the end of the day.
That's right, so make sure you keep your umbrella handy tomorrow.
And coming up in sports, find out the latest on Razorback football recruiting.
And which former Hog is a World Series champion.
Belated birthday to the world famous American composer Leonard Bernstein.
The Department of Music celebrates him tonight, featuring Bernstein's famous pieces and original work inspired by his career performances. It starts right after the newscast in the Faulkner Performing Arts Center.
You can still go see the show. Students and staff can get their ticket for just $5. The 25th would be Bernstein's 100th birthday.
That's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Drew Smith.
And I'm Lydia Fielder. Have a great night.